You're listening to the Get Rich Podcast. This is not a financial advice podcast. This is a podcast with two friends talking about how to get rich. Thank you for listening.
Hello again, Tyler.
Hey, John.
I have my new favorite idea that I'm going to present to you today.
Is every idea your favorite?
I mean, when an idea is fresh in my head and it first comes to me or presents itself, yes, it's my favorite idea ever at the moment.
A victim of recency bias.
It's not until you start to overthink it and think of the flaws that get ruined.
So right now it's perfect.
Right now it's perfect.
What's the idea?
Can't think of a single flaw.
That's what I'm here for.
So, taking us back to the very beginning, do you remember the first episode?
Yes.
Golden retrievers, breeding them.
It's a little racist, but yeah.
Why is it racist?
It's very, why so selective? Either way, what's your idea? Let's get to it.
The best dogs ever. We're going to get to it. If I can't have my own dogs, I will have people give me their dogs. I want to start a doggy daycare.
So, why would you want more animals?
I just want to get rich. Get rich.
Get rich. Get rich.
So I'm gonna start a podcast.
Get rich. Get rich.
How come no one's ever done this?
Get rich. Get rich.
Now it's time to
get rich.
Because they would pay me for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
They would.
It would be, in most of the time, animals cost money.
Yeah.
These would be animals I could play with.
And get paid.
Pet, and get paid to play and pet animals. It's really the dream. It's the best idea ever.
Okay. I've got some things to say about this.
I'm sure you do.
Okay, John, before we get into the idea, it's been a while.
Yes, we took our
a month.
Winter break, Christmas break.
That's what we'll call it now. The whole thing, fully intentional.
Yep.
What's going on? How you been?
Just been, enjoyed Christmas and enjoyed New Year's. Recently went on a family trip to Atlanta. You know how that went.
It was good. It was good.
Sure.
You went to go listen to noise, so...
It's not noise, it's a music.
It's noise.
It's not noise.
All right, well, that's cool.
Quick recommendation. If you've never heard of the band Moon Hooch, you should listen to them or go see them live. It's like one of the best live shows ever. That's a Moon Hooch. Exactly how it sounds is how it's spelled.
Cool.
Just YouTube their Moon Hooch Tiny Desk concert.
We might have to pay them for that little section I did.
What got me. Yeah, haha. They're cool dudes. It's probably royalty free or whatever. But what about yourself, man?
We had guests. We had a lot of things happen.
Oh yeah, you've been on a weight loss journey.
Yeah, we were all sick a lot. I lost about 20 pounds. It sounds like an exaggeration, but it's not.
Nah, you look good, man.
Thanks. A lot of the end of it, like that tail part, was like water weight. So I put most of that back on.
Oh, okay.
I'm still about 10 pounds lighter than when I started December.
Yeah, just a tip for anybody. If you ever want to lose some weight, just get extremely sick and not be able to hold anything down.
John, I got an idea.
No, that's not. You want to sell flu pills or something?
They sold tapeworms.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
What was that, like in the 1900s?
It doesn't, look, it doesn't matter. This is... We'll talk about it in another episode if we have to.
Add it to the list, I guess.
Yeah.
But I guess if you this is not approved by the FDA, you can sell anything.
You can sell anything.
Yeah.
So you want to watch dogs?
I want to keep them. I want to care for them. And then I want the owners to give me money and take them back.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the plan.
Okay. That's a solid plan. I have a friend, Stephanie, who, you know how you are a serial entrepreneur. So is she.
Yeah.
So she took over a pet care business is what I would call it. I actually use her company when we go out of town on trips. So, I mean, it's a viable business. Like the way that hers works, and she's got, I don't know if you'd call them employees or contractors. I don't know what their status is. I know that like the people that work for you, they're like contractors or something.
Yeah. 1099 employees, whatever.
It's a great loophole. Either way. Mm-hmm. So like the way hers works is like, you you get in touch with them, and they will come to your house and like feed your dogs, pet your dogs, play with your dogs, walk your dogs, let your dogs out, let them in, and they'll do that multiple times a day. You know, it depends on the service you pay for.
Okay, that's kind of different than my idea, and it sounds like a lot of work. I literally could just stay at my house and have people bring me their dogs.
So you want, so you're gonna say, people, bring me your dog.
Bring me your dog. Bring me your. No, I
you're
don't want.
sick. You're old. You're
old.
tired.
You're furry. You're shaved. You're hairless. Just no cats. Don't want cats. Not a fan of cats.
You've already got
Maybe
like
we'll cut that
cats.
out. A lot of people like
You've
cats.
got 5 cats or something.
They were forced upon me. No.
I love it when I get to hear the stories like, what are you doing today? I'm going up to the vet. I got to get another cat spayed.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, John.
Well, I didn't want more of them. So
listen, I love that it's happened more than once. It's happened like 2 or 3 times.
They're all spayed and neutered. Everybody, hey, get your pets spayed and neutered. You know, there's enough of them in this world, especially cats. But anyways, one came with my wife. It's our house cat. And then we just had a freaking horde show up that live on our porch now, that eat a bunch of food. And they were, but you always, quick, you always joke on me for all the animals I have. How many animals do you have,
We've
Tyler?
got 6, okay?
Yeah.
So this is why it would never be my idea to watch other people's dogs.
Well,
We've got 4.
I pretty much could just clean out my garage. That would be the indoor area. And
Perfect.
then I have a whole fenced in freaking 5 acres where they could frolic, play, you know.
Okay.
It's the perfect setup, my property, for just people to. I wouldn't have to do much work except get my garage cleaned out, you know, put some chew toys in there, some water bowls. It'd be very low startup cost, if, you know, barely anything. But the inspiration for this was I was, you know, scrolling YouTube shorts, as a lot of people do, and it showed a couple who make $2,500. I think it was a day.
That's a lot.
$2,500 a day for basically like just playing with animals all day.
Okay.
It's the greatest thing ever, I think.
I don't think that yours could be as successful as theirs. That's not a dig
Hey,
on
man.
you. I just think that
I already know location.
your location is not great.
There's
It's not
a
bad.
lot of people here that have, like, everybody in the country has a dog.
Okay, so like anyone that lives in the county north, you're one of the 3 roads in, essentially.
Yeah.
And that's great. Like, so you've got at least a third of that, really 2/3,
I
because
could do
who's
lower
taking that other
Alabama
one?
too.
Yeah,
Bet
but
they
if
don't
they-
have any.
Yeah, but if they're doing that, they're driving they're using the highway and they're going
You
to
don't
Pensacola.
know, Tyler. This is
If
all
you could-
speculation.
If you could get a location there at the cutoff,
Yeah.
that's a bottleneck, man.
Buy land and build a house on it.
you know, future plans. Hey, look, I'm just here to help. So,
Yeah. What are your other doubts and ways to poo-poo my idea,
well,
Tyler?
no. I mean, my first question is, could you tie this into Happy Puppy Acres and breed the dogs?
Okay.
Could you covertly whoopsie doodles?
So yeah, the $2,500 a day, that's a goal.
Yeah,
That's even if it was freaking $500 a day, that's a lot of extra income for low effort.
it's a ton of money, period.
That one, I just Googled the average price for dog sitting.
Well, dog sitting and dog daycare are going to be 2 different things.
Yeah, let me type that.
But either way, $20 a day is what I'm seeing on your screen. That's awesome. You get 10 dogs, that's $200 a day.
Daycares can range in price from around $20 a day to upwards of $100 per day.
But even if you went low end, $20 a day,
Low end.
you're still looking, and you get 10 dogs.
How many is that?
Then you'd have 200. I love it when I get you in a math corner.
Okay, yeah. Need a calculator.
$20 a day, 10 dogs, you get $200 a day. 5 days a week, that's $1,000 a week. That's good money.
Good
for
money.
hanging out and petting dogs.
Yeah, and on the days I have to work or something, my wife is a stay-at-home mom. I have a kid. You know, they can do it.
They're handling it.
They'll be here to take care. Nathan would play with them things
So could you
all
breed
day.
them?
Okay, so breeding them, that's actually something I thought about because, like, let's say, you know, they bring in 2 of the same breed and it's a male and a female.
Why do they have to be the same breed? Why are you so stuck on eugenics, John?
I'm not stuck on eugenics, but people pay more money for the quote unquote purebred animals. You've done it.
But I want.
I've never done it, but people like yourself will pay top dollar for that named breed of dog.
Well, I don't know if mine is a recognized breed. I don't know if a cockapoo
There's
is.
a bunch of
either
ones
way,
like golden
you're right.
doodle, labradoodles that aren't real whatevers, but people pay thousands of dollars for them.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but they also want a dog that's been conceived in love.
Yeah, and it would be.
Okay.
It would be. So yeah, I could either, like if they bring in, two pure breeds of the opposite sex, I could talk to the homeowners, even be like, we can, let the process happen.
You let your job
Did I say
sink
homeowners?
Yeah, you let your real job sink in there.
Can let the owners of the dogs, be like, hey, y'all got a dog, they got a dog, they like each other, y'all want to make something happen to make some extra money. I could,
Facilitate
the process here. The what's the good word? Consummation. I'm thinking of something else.
You don't even have to say that. You facilitate the impregnate. You facilitate
There's
the
another
situation.
word I can't think of. Right? Conceived.
Yeah,
or whatever.
conception
of they can have their little time here, and then whenever it's time for birthing, I can offer that as a facility that you know how there's all those like what's it called, medulla oblongata. What's it called?
Yeah, doulas.
Doulas. Yeah, I could be a dog doula.
There you go. That's an
A
idea
dou-
all
a-
on its own.
A dougla. I don't.
A dog doula is a great idea all on its own.
I've helped a lot of animals come into this world.
Yeah.
I have goats, chickens, cats, dogs.
helping
multiple-
a chicken come into the
Hey
world.
man, they're an animal.
Yeah,
they count.
but
I've done multiple batches of puppies, goats, cats. I've been there through, all of that, and I know how the process works. I know how to help, the animal.
so you would be open to that idea.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's letting the that's letting the pet owners know about it. You could also
Yeah.
be sneaky with it, maybe.
Okay.
If something happens, and oops. And then you could be like, hey, I'll help you out with that, You know what I mean?
Like, sorry, I thought part of the fine print, they're all spayed and neutered.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, and you also signed away that anything that happens to the dog, we're not held liable for.
Right.
But, so breeding them, there's potential there, because then you just would see the dogs, see if they're purebred, see if the homeowner is open to possibly breeding
every
them.
time.
See if the pet owner is open to possibly breeding them. This is going to be a to edit.
Well, we just leave them all in.
Nah.
Okay. Look, here's the thing. I like this idea more than I like the dog breeding in general. Okay, the puppy mill idea.
It was a puppy farm.
Yeah, but this is a real service that people really want, and it's if they go out of town, they need someone to watch their pets. Some people just want it when they go to work. I know that Stephanie gets a lot of business from people that they just want someone to check on their dogs when they're at work.
Yeah.
Here's my other question. And actually, this is almost a suggestion. Okay?
Let's hear it.
No, this is so good.
Okay.
All right? You talk about providing the service of bringing dogs into the world.
You better not be going where I think you're about to go.
What about dogs that are going out?
No.
What is the number one story?
You mean like the equivalent of, what's the word?
Not euthanasia.
Not euthanasia. What's
But
it
you
called?
could.
Hospice care.
Yes.
Okay.
Dog hospice. And that's how you can sell it. But look, it's the number one story that families tell their kids, right? What's going to happen to Fido?
He's going to go live on a farm.
He's going to go live on a farm. You've got the farm.
That's true.
And you'll have all the other dogs here playing and happy. The family can come and drop the dog off, and the kid can see how good everything is.
I see how your brain went there. But also, like, I've had multiple pets, and I want to be there with them when they pass to comfort them. Maybe some people wouldn't want to be with their dog.
I agree with you, but a lot of parents try to shield their kids from that idea of death for as long as possible.
You should. Pets are the perfect gateway to introduce that fact of life, which is death.
Yeah.
Goldfish, dying is probably the easiest one.
No, I agree.
But
I agree. It's a gateway to death.
Made me sad, man.
Yeah, I like the phrase now. Gateway to death. Pets are just a gateway to death.
It's a good way to learn about that concept for children and whatever.
Yes,
But
and process grief and things like that.
etc.
It does provide a great opportunity. Yes, but again, so many people shield their kids. You could offer that service.
I could be the shield. Yeah.
Yes,
I don't know. That sounds sad though.
kind of.
But so I don't know if I'd be about that.
You would just have to charge the right amount. How much?
Oh my god.
How much would it
How
take
much
to make
money?
you feel better about it?
Yeah. How much money would it take for me not to be depressed about a bunch of animals dying on my property?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And, you could also, take that step of providing the euthanasia,
Oh, we're way overdue real quick. And now a word from this episode's sponsor.
The most anticipated game of 2022 is announcing early access. In the land of Hitmark, they speak of a legend, of a hero. Soldier, fight to save the lands of Hitmark. Gardener, to save the princess. Marry the barmaid. Monk, defeat the evil lord. Blacksmith, and discover your destiny. Shepherd, miner, or get lost on adventures of your own while the world burns. Merchant, peddler, wishlist legends of Hitmark today. Pirate, and support us on Kickstarter to get early alpha access and begin exploring in late second quarter of 2024. Rogue, Mage, and Liberator.
And we're back.
I'm really trying to get him on board with hospice.
I really don't like that idea. But anyways, I won't say no to it outright. But I do have one other, I want to touch on this one other thing. So I'll have dogs at my property.
Yes.
What other ways could I make money with them? I could offer additional services.
Like grooming?
Yeah, grooming was one.
Okay.
I could also start I don't know how often you scroll YouTube Shorts or
I don't.
TikTok, whatever.
I
shorts
don't even
that
have
end
TikTok.
up on YouTube.
The only TikTok I operate is the podcast TikTok.
Yeah. There's a bunch of channels, or I don't know if it's one, or there's probably a bunch of them, where the people, it's just like a simple 30-second video where it's like the different dogs I meet today at Doggy Daycare. And then it's like a 5-second clip of a dog doing something cute, and it shows their name at the bottom. And then it shows like cute interactions with, Brandon and Titus, or,
Yeah.
Droopy and freaking Snaggles or whatever. It
Good dog names. Droopy and Snaggles.
But you could just film the dogs being cute,
And
and just be like, oh, look at this goofy whatever. Oh, look at him. He likes Emma and Abby.
everybody.
Yeah. You can
Everybody
just
likes.
show them being cute.
Yeah.
Pretty much, and start your own TikTok or YouTube, and if it gets popular enough, monetize it with ads. So,
I can get behind that. I can support that because that is like if I were watching YouTube Shorts, which I don't, but like if I'm watching things that are a minute long and then there's like a 30-second clip of a cute dog, I'm probably not skipping it.
No,
I'm probably
I'm a
look
sucker
at
for like the
him.
cute animal videos that just show like
Good boy.
different compilations of animals doing cute stuff. If I see that on my feed, I watch it usually.
Yeah.
So I think that could be a good, alternative revenue source. Again, no startup costs. Just whip my phone out, film the animals. And that's another
Actually,
thing that you can offer, like
yeah.
maybe an upcharge for Doggy Daycare.
Well,
Like, hey, pay $5 extra and we'll send you, a notification like midway through their stay of your dog, like a picture of him playing with other dogs or something.
I mean, I would go ahead and take it a step further and go ahead and set up the cameras like to just
Oh,
record locations of cuteness and let the owners, log on and see that,
Oh, have like a live stream equivalent or
Yeah.
camera. They can just type in a password, username, and like
Yeah.
view their dog playing.
Yeah.
That's a possibility as
And
well.
then you don't
yeah.
have to be there. You don't have to be the one, oh, I'm watching you.
I want to be there.
Well, I know you want to be there,
I want
but
to pet the dogs.
But
and
I'm
play
just
with the
saying,
dogs.
you don't have to worry about missing a cute thing because you can just review the footage.
That's true. That's an idea, yeah. But next, just got to think of like a cute name for it.
Why not just run with the, Happy Puppy Acres? Like, use the same name.
Yeah, that's true. I never thought of that.
I
I was just
mean-
trying to think because the inspiration video I saw, their name was Zoomies Hotel and Daycare. I think that's adorable.
Yeah, I know, because they're zoomies and they run around and that's what people call it.
But I never even thought about just doing Happy Puppy Acres.
Yeah,
that would
you're-
be perfect.
Yeah, you're just taking that brand and applying it to the new idea.
Yeah, Happy Puppy Acres Hotel and Daycare. And we didn't even talk about the overnight stays when people got to go out of town. That's
Yeah.
big bucks.
Yeah. That's
Big
not
bucks.
just a $20 stay. That
No,
gets
that
up there to a
hundreds.
$60, $80 day.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite ideas, if not the favorite that comes to mind right now. It's like the potential is awesome. Alternative revenue sources are awesome. No startup costs besides just the labor to clean out my garage, pretty much.
Yeah, and I would actually maybe refence part of your area depending on the dogs that you take in.
It'd be all right.
Yeah, but that's a big hole. You got like 4 or 5 inch like wire fence all the way around. You gotta get some chicken wire or something smaller.
Yeah.
Because you would lose a Pomeranian.
Well,
Or a
I
Chihuahua.
never honestly thought about any of the small dogs.
I know, because you don't.
I don't like small dogs. A small dog to me is an equivalent to a cat.
Because your idea is like everyone's just going to bring me their golden retrievers, obviously, because that's what every respectable person has.
True.
Either a
Yeah.
golden retriever or a pit mix.
Something.
Because obviously one is great and the other one is a good dog. I mean, you want a pit mix.
Hey man, I love mixed breed dogs, mutts. They're some of the smartest, like biggest personality.
Yeah, let's get
dogs.
Sandy in here.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, that's my dog. She's special. I really like this idea. Continuing on with the branding of Happy Puppy Acres, I think is awesome. And yeah, man, I think we should do this really soon. I think it's a really good idea.
Happy Puppy Acres, where your puppy can pass on.
No, I don't want to do doggy hospice.
Okay, sorry. John, this one's you could do this one.
I will do this one.
Thanks for listening to the Get Rich Podcast. Go to our website, getrichpod.com, or email us at jnt@getrichpod.com to let us know what you thought about an episode or to submit episode ideas. If you really want to support us, subscribe to our Patreon. You can find us at patreon.com/getrichpod. Subscribers will have exclusive access to vote on ideas we try, access to videos of us doing the ideas, as well as weekly bonus content. Thanks for listening.